What's up, everybody? It's your boy Justin Jackson with Media Bolt Productions, and today I want to let you guys know about a product that has really upped our production value tenfold. The product that's really upped our production value is called the Accsoon Cineye 2S Pro. This is a wireless transmitter and does a lot of things for us on set. Number one, it allows us to get a good visual, hands-free, on what the frame looks like, and that's probably the most important thing. Number two, it's amazing for our clients. They're able to sit in and look in. It has a mobile function where they can look at it from their phone. It's really cool. And they can just see what's going on. They can inform us on information about their product or about their company right from there, but also they're not hovering over our shoulders while we're trying to shoot. This also is very important for our team. Me and Eric, we kind of work as director DP, and we don't have to be like so close to each other. One of us can be directing from the side with a wireless monitor, and the other person can be running on a gimbal or chasing a car down the street or whatever it is we're doing, and we can see the feed without having any problems at all. Also, it looks pretty gnarly on the camera. Let me show you guys this. So this is our main rig, the Sony FX6. We're putting out a rig video, so if you're interested in something like that, please subscribe to us and hit the bell, and you'll be seeing that video coming soon. But this is the bad boy right here, the Accsoon, and this is the transmitter that is actually on the camera, and it just looks really cool, man. This thing is kind of like a beast. It's kind of really heavy to hold, so I probably need to get in the gym. But yeah, so it just connects there. You can program it. It has a bunch of different channel functions, so you can actually use multiple and send out a feed to multiple receivers off of this one camera. It's really, really pretty cool. Put that down. Let me show you kind of how we have it set up. So this is how we have our actual monitor set up. The monitor's here, and it's receiving right to this thing, so I can just hold this. Have that upside down. The monitor's here, and the receiver's connected to the side. I can hold this, and I can see exactly what's going on from our A cam that's running around, running and gunning. And it's just really cool. We're looking to probably update this and build kind of a director's monitor cage, so it's a little bit more ergonomic. But for right now, this is kind of how we approach it. And what's real cool, actually, we just put this thing on a tripod plate, and we can just sit it on a tripod mount or on a light stand, and it's just right there for us to work with. It's real nice, real easy. So also, this thing is super responsive. It's under 60 milliseconds of latency, which is great for focus pulling. If you want to have a wireless focus system on your monitor, you'd be able to do that and really have no issues. You can get much more expensive transmitters that have less, but for this price and this, what it does, it's amazing. I think it works great. So latency is really important on how you set it up out of your camera. We have it going directly. We bought the SDI version, and it goes directly from the camera to the SDI and then out. So then the more things you introduce, the more latency you'll have. So if you run it to your monitor, for instance, and then from your monitor out to the transmitter, you're gonna get a little more latency that way. So luckily our camera has SDI and HDMI, so we can do them both separately, and it works just fine, and we get the fastest possible speed on the transmission. So one of the most amazing features with this monitor is the range. The range is amazing. It's up to 1,200 feet, direct line of sight, and works really well through walls and buildings. So let's go outside and test this thing out. All right, so we're outside now. We're gonna test the range of this bad boy and just see how far we can go and continue to get a feed. So right now I've got the feed on the FX6, so let's see what we got. Diz is getting a little camera time right there. I don't know if you can see him on the feed. But yeah, what's really cool about this thing is, imagine like if you're doing a car racing scene or you're doing something from a drone, you can send that back to your feed here, and I can know what's going on. And that's really awesome. I'm getting really far from this thing. I'm gonna just keep going. It's saying you can do up to 1,200 feet. I don't know how to convert that to meters. Somebody in the comments below tell us what that is. but we're already pretty far. I don't think I would ever need to be any further than this right now for 95% of my productions. But we're just gonna keep going and see what happens with this thing. So you guys can kind of see it's way back there. We're gonna go a full block in our neighborhood, see where we're at, see if we still have good footage. One full block and we're still rolling. Still got a picture. I'm gonna step out in the street so I can see myself because this road curves just a little bit. All right, I can currently see myself. We are a block and a half away. This is kind of ridiculous. First time that I've actually tested it. I've seen like Potato Jet do it. Shout out to him. A couple other YouTubers, but this is like pretty absurd. It's definitely more than I need. And for the bang for the buck, it's primo. All right, like I can see myself in the street. We are like way too far away, almost 2 full blocks. And it's still got footage. I will keep going and then see where it cuts out. The feed is still working. All right, we are those little tiny ants right there. It's probably almost impossible to see. I'm waving, kicking my legs. You might not even be able to see that happening, but we are really far away. And we're gonna see when this cuts out. I hope you guys heard what Did said. He said he'll run somebody down if they take our camera. I'm like, why is this still working?
That's a real good question.
This is ridiculous. All right, now we are currently 2 full blocks away. Like this is absolutely out of control that this still works. I want to go and see where it cuts out just for you guys on YouTube, but we're gonna be so far away we can't even like really show how far we are. We're over 2 full blocks away now, and it's starting to have some hiccups, not be too perfect. I think this is enough to say we're right at the edge of our range. It's probably gonna cut off in the next few feet, but this thing is pretty amazing. Get you an Accsoon. So now that we're heading back, I'm gonna go grab my camera before this biker takes off with it, and I'm gonna show you guys probably one of our favorite things that helps our clients is the mobile capabilities. You can have up to 3 mobile devices connected to this bad boy along with the receiver. It's just very cool. So multiple people can be watching at once. So let's go see how that works and how those actually look. So we're back in the office and I want to show off the mobile streaming portion of this Accsoon. It does up to 3 devices additional to your receiver that you have as well, or your receivers. And yeah, so right now I got it streaming to this iPad Pro back here, and also to, you know, this is our monitor we were just using, but actually it's going to my phone as well. And so now we currently have 2 mobile devices and this right here. And Dids, give me your phone. Let me see that. We now have 3 mobile devices. So Dids is behind the camera, Eric's behind the camera, and he's able to see what we're using right here and monitor it from behind the camera as well. And then we've got this going here. So I'm gonna just move around a little bit so you guys can see some of the latency. There's definitely just a tad in there, but not enough to make it disorienting or too hard to actually use practically. So that's what's pretty cool about it. Honestly, what we do, it's cool. You just sign on to a network that we created. We have the MediaBolt network. You sign on to it, download the app, and your clients can get it right to their phone. And it's very simple, outputs immediately. We've had great reviews from our clients that are able to just kind of stand in and watch the view right here. It has a record function on the app. So I'm gonna actually show you the app right here. There's a record function, and it will save directly to the device the actual feed. So it's not gonna be the high quality 4K, but you'll get like a 1080 feed saved right on there. And you know, our camera, we actually have the LUTs built in, so it's very nice. You can just put the LUT on and they can see exactly what it's gonna look like. You also have, you have waveforms on there as well. You have histograms, and you have a couple different RGB functions, and you have a monochromatic thing so you can see black and white and see all that stuff. And then there's focus peaking on there as well, which is pretty cool. So something else is awesome that they added in, a lot of people don't realize, is you can live stream with this. So just click the live button and you can connect it to YouTube or Facebook Live or a couple different places and do an actual live stream straight from the camera without having to have capture cards or another, you know, setup or device. So it's really cool. Something we want to test out a little bit more and see how it works. And maybe we'll start live streaming. Would you guys like to hear us chat about filmmaking on a live stream? I don't know. Comment below. At Media Bolt Productions, we highly recommend this Accsoon Cineye 2S Pro. It is just a great transmitter device, something really cool that can really up the level of production you have for your company or for you as an individual. And it's just makes life a lot easier, especially from a cinematography standpoint. When you're trying to change the light, move the light around, and you're a one-man band even, like, it's nice to have your phone and you can move the light and see kind of how it's changing immediately. Just makes life a lot easier, and we highly recommend it. If you have some other products like this or something similar that you use, comment down below, and if you have any questions about it, do the same. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you like this type content. We have a lot more things coming out about our FX6, our rig, and just a review on that camera as well. We've been using it for about a month now, and it's pretty dope. But yeah, just holler at us, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace out.